When you are Sussex Tech, every opponent in the county is a rivalry. Tonight, the Ravens take on their neighbor to the west, the Laurel Bulldogs, ranked number 1 in Single A. These two teams have a history, most notably the 1993 Division II state semifinal game where the Ravens scored a late touchdown for a 21-13 win on the way to their lone state championship. Third-year head coach Joey Jones says this is the year he has been looking forward to. He feels like this is Laurel's time. With 3 state championship banners hanging on the wall, the Bulldogs will be looking to hang the 2021 Single A title next to them. It's opening weekend for Delaware High School football, and we have a little backyard brawl as Sussex Tech and Laurel get it on tonight on the Delaware Live Sports Downstate Game of the Week, powered by 302 Sports.
Local sports now.
It's the 302 Sports Friday night downstate game of the week. Welcome to Delaware's premier high school football pregame show, brought to you by Sodell Concepts, 12 chef-driven restaurants on the culinary coast in southern Delaware. Now let's go live to your host of the Sodell Concepts pregame show, Benny Mitchell.
Local sports.
And welcome to Laurel, Delaware, folks. Benny Mitchell here with the 302 Downstate Game of the Week. And Jim Tack, I've missed you, buddy. How you been?
Good, doing good. Glad to be back, ready to roll.
Good summer and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But Jim, we have a special video guest tonight. Sent me a little text here for these kids, and he's the ACM New Male Artist of the Year of 2021. Folks, Jimmy Allen with a message to the kids tonight.
What's up, y'all? Jimmy Allen here, man. Just want to give a shout-out to my nephew, Jaden Mifflin. Congrats on your senior year, brother. Love you, man. I want to give a shout-out to the Ravens, to the Bulldogs this season. Congratulations to all the seniors, 302 kids. Y'all take it easy. What's up, y'all? Jimmy Allen.
So I want to thank Jimmy Allen and Mary Beth Adair for the hookup there, getting Jimmy Allen here. We'll talk about his nephew a little later on here in the pregame show, as he's a member of the Sussex Tech football team. And, Jim, new inbox camera here tonight, buddy. We're going big time.
Yeah, I can't believe this. You really got to be on your game. Make sure you're shaved and your hair's combed.
I bypassed the shave part. Good evening, folks. I'm Benny Mitchell, and you're watching the Sodell Concepts pregame show on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Tonight, we're in western Sussex County, Schallenberger Field on the campus of Laurel High School. We're getting ready to kick off the 2021 season. Joining me shortly will be Jim. Trey Mitchell's on the camera tonight, and as we're getting right back into football mode here in southern Delaware, let me bring on a broadcast partner for tonight's game, Jim Tack. Jim, first off, how about that Jimmy Allen kicking off our season for us?
Oh, I don't know if there's any other entity in high school football that has that kind of intro. No one. I've been in a bunch of places. Right. That tops them all.
Good old Cape kid, sports lover, and uncle of Jaden Mifflin, who we'll be talking about a little later on. Jim, last year we dealt with COVID-shortened season. This year it's realignment in Delaware, so something new this year. Sussex Tech in the past years, they've played in Division I. But last spring, the DIAA, they changed everything to a 3-tier classification system for football. The Ravens find themselves dropping down to the new AA class when they kick off the season here tonight in Laurel, where the Bulldogs, formerly a Division II team, they're now playing in the new Class A. And the Dogs, Jim, are ranked the number 1 team in the smallest schools in the state. So we're getting ready to see the number 1 team in Class A. Let's talk about these Sussex Tech Ravens a little bit. Second-year coach Brad Ellingsworth says he's looking forward to getting past COVID and getting to 2021. Last year, they had 2 games canceled because of the COVID. 4 of their 5 games scheduled featured Cesar Rodney, Cape and Lopin, Sussex Central, and Smyrna. This year they moved to that AA where Ellingsworth believes it's where they belong and they should be. Senior Justin Moore will take over at quarterback. He will lead their wing T offense. The Ravens, they're going to lean on their defense early this year, Jim, that's where they return a bulk of their experience.
Yes.
A pair of second-team all-conference selections will anchor that Ravens defense. Leading tackler Ian Riley, he's a linebacker, and Jaden Mifflin, defensive tackle. Tech ended the season last year with a 51-14 win over Del Castle last fall, and now having an off-season of lifting, a full spring, and summer practices. Ellingsworth hopes that's how they build some wins.
Well, I agree with you. I think that both of these teams are very similar in regard to the maturity process they're going through. I think Laurel, going into their third year, may be able to really make it move after the things they did last year. And Tech, second year, you have to keep the system going. You have to be patient. But like you said, Benny, with them having some people back on defense, if they can't score, they cannot beat you. So play great defense until that offense can come around.
Laurel, Joey Jones heads into his third season as head coach here at Laurel, the former Salisbury University quarterback, where he has a 12-14 record playing in the competitive Henlopen South. When I talked to Jones in August, he said when he took over in 2019, this was the year they were looking at. This is the year that they thought they would find some success. He said as a coaching staff, they knew who they had, they knew what was in front of them, and they felt that they would mature as a team. Junior Caden Shocker, he returns as the quarterback for his third season as the Bulldogs starter. He brings a lot of experience to the veteran offense. He completed 50% of his passes last year, and we also remember last year we thought Javier White was very talented, multi-talented. Well, he's back. He returns this year. We see him running the ball or catching it. Remember last year, he scored in all facets of the game during the season. He threw for a pass, he ran for one, he caught one, and he ran back an interception last year. The Bulldogs also returned their leading rusher, Kyle C. Wilson, who had 319 yards and 44 carries and 6 touchdowns. Remember, they only got to play 7 games last year. What do you think about the Dogs?
Well, I think going into their third year, they have a passing offense. They're not afraid to throw the thing. But 121 tackles returning. They have some very sound defensive people returning. And then when you have your quarterback coming back for his 4th year, you have a nice nucleus. I don't know if I would want to be picked the number 1 team opening week, but you know what? That's saying you're doing something right.
Jim, when we come back, we're going to talk about some of the players to watch here on our Arena's Players to Watch segment, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Lauren from Sodell Concepts.
And today we're at Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Catch 54 is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine overlooking the bay. House favorites include signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, our famous 54 burger, all accompanied by a wine spectator wine list and a great selection of craft ales and cocktails. Catch 54 offers delicious nightly specials, award-winning waterfront dining views, and the best happy hour in town.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week.
See you soon.
Hi, it's Scott Lauren.
Welcome back to Laurel High School, the Sussex Tech Ravens and the Laurel Bulldogs hitting it off, folks. Welcome back, and we're looking at the Arena's Deli Players to Watch. Arena's Deli, 6 locations throughout the state. Arena's Cafe on Highway 1, Rehoboth, and Lewis at the Village of 5 Points, at the airport in Georgetown, Long Neck, Milford, and the original location in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Jim, let's start with these Sussex Tech Ravens, and we're going to talk about the new quarterback, Justin Moore. I believe he was a running back last year. He's a senior. He takes it. I kind of like what Brad Ellingsworth's doing this year. He's not going to try to run a spread. He's got a new quarterback. He's going to run a ball, ball control.
Fit the kids.
Right, exactly. Let's talk a little bit about Justin Moore. We don't know much about him, but big kid.
Big kid and being athletic, and you're going to be the quarterback this year. That may lead to an option game, some quarterback ISOs and sprint game. So that should be quite interesting early in the season.
And Jaron Sample, he's going to be their running back this year. He's a junior. He's back. He'll be wearing number 7. And, the last guy that wore number 7 on the Sussex Tech Ravens team was Kenai Kane, the former University of Delaware running back. And I was at practice the other night to get his picture. They said, man, if you're going to wear Kenai's number, you better be Kenai. So big shoes for him to fill.
Yeah, well, and we just don't know. He has some experience from last year, a couple carries. Hopefully that's enough to just keep the jitters away on the opening night when you're going to be the featured guy.
And then Jaden Mifflin, number 66, the nephew of Jimmy Allen. But I tell you, he comes from good athletic stock. I coached his father, Brian Mifflin, both baseball and football. He was a three-sport athlete at Cape and Lopin, 4-year varsity starter. He was a running back. He was a basketball player. He was an outfielder and pitcher on the baseball team. And his grandfather, James Allen, I played some softball with him, and I used to watch that guy hit home runs across the street. So this kid, he's a big kid, big like his father, and his
runs in the lines. Huh?
So, and he's a big returning second-team all-conference tackle last year.
Well, take what you have, build around it. Hopefully, if they can make him draw attention, maybe he can free the linebackers up. But he had a great year last year, so he'll be ready to go.
Let's talk about the Dogs, and we're going to talk about. This is an athletic kid, and he does it all for the Laurel Bulldogs. He's finally a senior. Number 3, Javier White, athlete and defensive back. You're going to find him all over the field on the offense.
Yeah, very talented young man with some moves and hands. You look at the catches that he had, and he has the carries that gives him some experience. So Again, I just think with a former quarterback coaching, his third year, look to leak him out of the backfield maybe.
Right.
Get the ball in his hands.
Number 74, the two-way lineman, Jacques Parker Cannon. He's a senior, big kid, 14 tackles last year, 5 of them for a loss.
Yeah. That's a good year. And be interesting to see, what do we get after the summer? How did they work? You can feel some excitement here. There's a decent amount of people in the crowd. So the linemen don't get a whole lot of nods, but obviously he's a good one. And when you have 5 for loss,
in a short season,
pretty good, and that's pretty good.
And then the kid I think they're going to lean on tonight is number 6, Caden Shockley, the junior quarterback. He's a third-year starter, 11 of 22 last year for 170 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I think you might see this kid maybe throwing the ball a little more this year. A little older now, a little more mature, and maybe a little more faith in the coach to put that thing in the air.
Sure, and as your receivers mature and they get more precise with their routes and you know where they're going to be, that's really going to help you zone in. I'm excited to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be spread? Are they going to be in a power set throw? Are they going to throw on play action? So it'll be – nowadays, everybody just gets in the shotgun and goes.
Right.
And I still think that faking is a lost art in the game of football. So it'll be interesting. Again, I'm anxious to see what Laurel comes out with offensively.
Coming up, Jim Tack and I will break down tonight's games with the X's and O's. We'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
And welcome back to Laurel, Delaware. Benny Mitchell here with Jim Tack. You're watching the Soto Concepts pregame show on Delaware Live Sports, powered by 302 Sports, and we're getting closer to the kickoff for the Downstate Friday night game of the week. It's time for the X's and O's. Let's talk about what the Ravens have to do tonight to be successful, Jim. And I think number 1, keep it simple, play conservative. It's week 1 with a new quarterback. Just keep it simple.
Yeah, I agree with you. You couldn't hit it any better. When you start letting your expectations get out of hand and you have a million plays on the docket, you can only run what you can run. By Wednesday, and you're playing Friday, if a play is not smooth, got to get it out of your plan for that week.
Number 2, play with emotion. Okay, you coming off a losing season, you're playing down a class, but you're playing against the number 1 team in that class. Bring the emotion to the field.
Sure, give yourself a chance to let yourself be heard. be on the front of the sports page tomorrow knocking off the number 1 team.
Get off the field on third down. I know we say that a lot.
But it's so important. The more opportunities that you can stop the other team from getting and make them punt, that's more offensive shots for you.
The Laurel Bulldogs, they got to find success in the short passing game tonight.
Mm-hmm. I'm anxious. Again, I've said that repeatedly. People are going nuts. But I can't wait to see how they're going to attack this. The pedigree to me says we're going to see some controlled passing. They're not going to abandon the run, but that's what I'm looking at.
Put your athletes in space. Let them be playmakers.
Absolutely. Get the guy that has the quick feet, get him the ball, and get those big guys up front, out in front of them on screens.
And, Jim, kick them while they're down. Tech's coming off a losing season. Don't let them find early success tonight.
You're right. Emotion can change this thing real fast, so don't let them get back. Get them started fast. You got to shut them down right away.
Your halftime game coming up tonight. The postgame stats will be brought to you by Ace Handyman, and located in Dover. Ace Handyman covers Kent and Sussex County as well as southern Newcastle County. Call Nick Peeler today for your fix-up needs. Let's look at the rankings for this year. Jim, it's in AAA, Middletown number 1, Smyrna 2, Sussex Central 3, William Penn 4. They're playing tonight, getting ready to kick off. And Salesian number 5, they got the win over Cape last night. In AA, your returning state champs, Howard are number 1, Archmere 2, St. Mark's 3, Delaware Military 4, and the Woodbridge Blue Raiders 5. And then in single Class A, right here tonight, your Laurel Bulldogs are the number 1 ranked team in the state in single A, followed by St. Elizabeth, Glasgow, Indian River, and Tatnall. One of the things about single A was these were the teams, other than Laurel, that have been getting beat up, so it was kind of hard to rank single A. Folks, your turf report here at kickoff, playing on Bermuda grass in excellent condition. No wind hardly tonight to speak of. Matter of fact, the flag is just draped around the pole. And temperatures are in the mid-70s, and we could get down below 70 later in the game tonight, Jim.
This is just an excellent opening night weather-wise. I mean, I remember some nights we're sitting in the box just dripping.
Yes.
And then the game takes another hour because of cramps.
Right.
So, and there's some games on tonight, too, when we get home. So, big opening weekend.
I want to thank some of our sponsors, our 2021 sponsors, Barclay Heating and Air, Capstone Homes, Ace Hardware Handyman, John Johnson State Farms, Arenas Deli, Active Pest Solutions. Your pest of the game tonight, Jim, so start looking for that guy, right?
I am.
Louis Pizza Player of the Game, 11 Rehoboth Avenue, just steps from the beach and boardwalk. Lasher's Barbecue brings Jim's other favorite segment, the Red Zone. They're getting piggy with it. And Soto Concepts, 12 chef-driven restaurants on the culinary coast in southern Delaware. So, folks, here we go. It's game time. So the Ravens win the toss. They are going to defer. Again, Benny Mitchell here, Delaware Live Sports with Jim Tack. Trey Mitchell on the camera. Jim, I've been waiting for this for several weeks.
Oh, I can imagine. It's exciting. Nothing like high school football.
So, folks, we're going to cut the mics and go to the national anthem. And welcome back. We're at Schallenberg Field in Laurel, Delaware. Benny Mitchell, Jim Tack. Laurel's going to take the ball first as Sussex Tech defer. I think we're going to see the best of both teams right now. The Tech defense against the Laurel offense under third-year starter Caden Shockley. We just had a 5 geese flyover, Jim.
And I ducked
Right.
as they came at the booth.
I don't know if that was a planned Western Sussex County flyover or they just said.
Western Sussex flyover. You could use that. That's a good line.
Good one, yeah. I wish we got that on video. But
I just love the localisms you have. I love them.
So here we go, ready to tee it up. And I believe that's 66, Jaden Mifflin. Tech in the gray helmets, white jerseys, black pants. Laurel, white helmets, red jerseys, white pants. And 2021 season is underway. And that's going to be number 1, Jan Cannon. And he's going to get it outside the 20-yard line where the Bulldogs are going to take over, 1st and 10.
Zane Adams, a 10th grader, on the special teams tackle.
So 1st and 10 for Laurel. Ball on the 24-yard line. Coming up towards the end of the quarter, we'll have the Barclay Heating and Air out-of-town scoreboard. 1 game going on right now in-state, a couple out-of-state. Hopefully we'll get some scores, and we have some scores from last night. Bulldogs, Caden Shockley under center. Man comes in motion to the near side. It's going to be the toss to Cannon off the left side. He's got the quick trips and falls.
They just outran the perimeter. Cannon did a good job. He just got his cleats caught up a little bit there. He was going to run for a while.
Picks up about 8 on the play. He had 1 guy to beat, and it looks like he had nobody else. He could have made a cut and been gone, but.
2nd and short. It's a waist down.
2nd and 2 for Laurel. And under center again. 4-point stance from the fullback. We're going to have a flag on the play.
Yep. Motion.
So that's going to be an illegal shift. Take it back 5. Make it a 2nd and 7. So you negate most of that first run.
And that, when they're running a double slot like that and running what they call the fly motion, takes timing. And I think that's what happened there. It was just off a little bit, and somebody moved early.
Saw a lot of penalties in last night's Cape and Lopin Salesiano game. They were the 15-yard variety. A lot of pass interference and personal fouls. And so 2nd and 7 here for the Laurel Bulldogs. It looks like the yard marker is back to about a 2nd and 9. And we're going to get some whistles.
Yeah, I think. Yep.
Yeah, they're going to move it.
Benny, I think they heard you.
They went to the guy with the smaller feet, right? Well, you know how all season long that yard marker guy usually drives me nuts. I know where we go.
Yeah.
So here we go, 2nd and 7 for Laurel. Interesting stance by the fullback in the backfield. You know, he's using a 4-point stance, Jim.
People will use it to just stay low to get off. So if that's the case, then maybe, faking to him quite a bit, like a wing T.
Option, nobody there. I think we had some broken play.
Yep.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down. Openings on the left side, but he's going to get run down by number 11, Grant Allen, and we have another flag on the play. So we have 2 flags on the play. So both penalties on the offense, blindside block and a hold. Declined the holding, and That's going to be a big mark off there, Jim.
Yeah. Well, they've been hurting themselves. We haven't really gotten a chance here to see.
Now, 3rd and 22 for Laurel.
Tell you what, after the first play, Tech has been running to the ball.
Right. So we're going to go with 3rd and 22 for Laurel. They're going to be deep into their own territory. Tech looks much bigger than I saw him at practice.
Yes, you're right. They do look big in their uniforms.
So it drops back to pass. He's got a man.
He has
open.
him.
And that's going to be, well, he's got one guy to beat. Gets to the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown for Javier White. Laurel Bulldogs strike first. The 81-yarder. Wow.
Yeah, the ball was thrown perfectly. It was right in stride. The run fake held Tech enough on the rush. Nice play.
Caden Shockley to Javier White, and that's the two guys we talked about. We told you White can score in any facet of the game.
Yep.
It looked like he was on about a quarter tank when he got to the 10, but he was able to get her in. Well, left-footed kicker, he's got it up. He's got it in. Touchdown, and the extra point's good for the Laurel Bulldogs, folks. We're going to take a quick commercial timeout. Your score, Laurel 7, Sussex Tech 0.
Barkley Heating and Air. Barclays can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First State Favorites winner. Barkley Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barkley are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barkleyheatingandair.com.
And welcome back, Laurel. Jim, they stumbled and they struggled and they sputtered, and then Caden Shockley dropped back and found a wide open Javier White who got beyond the secondary. Most of that was speed, and catches it and takes off for an 81-yard touchdown. What a way for Laurel to start the season.
Yeah, and it looked good. It didn't look like it was a fluke or anything.
No.
It looks like something they practiced a long time.
So on the kick is number 63, Brandon Rife. And the ball's going to go down, land in bounce outside the 10, and he fumbles it a little bit, picks it up. Ball's on the ground.
Ball's on the ground. 32 with the hit.
Keegan Riley.
You sure?
32? There's two Rileys.
Oh, there are two?
Yes.
I have Kyle Weaver, 32.
Oh, Laurel 32. Kyle Weaver, you're right. I'm sorry, Coach.
Oh, that's all right. Just, man, what a shot. He dislodged well. I didn't see who got the ball.
I didn't either. But now it's going to be first and 10 for the Laurel Bulldogs. Guess where we're at? The Lasher Red Zone. First time of the season.
Oh, baby. That's my time.
Shockley under center. And he's going to get wrapped up in the background. Number 51 got through, Joseph Kane.
Shockley with the keeper. Riley with the stop. No gain on the play. Second down.
That's going to bring up a second and goal from the 9. Yeah, I think he looked to see if that ball was going to roll in the end zone.
Yeah.
It didn't appear like it was going to. And then, you look up to see what's going on, and somebody's got you wrapped up. And fumble snap.
Yeah, they're having Now, they were under that time. They haven't, they've been shotgun. So, little adjustment.
Right. Coach Jones not happy with the official about something. Brings up a 3rd and goal. He was out to the numbers.
Yeah.
So 3rd and goal from the 9 for the Laurel Bulldogs. They lead 7-0 here in the first quarter. And this is the kind of game that could become a little bit of a rivalry, a little backyard brawl here, Jim. Sussex Tech's right down Route 9.
Well, you had a great comment about just about everybody in this conference here is a rivalry.
Pop pass over the middle to White again, and he's going to be short of the touchdown, down inside the 1.
Shot play to Charlie Cannon. Pass complete down to the
I'm sorry, that was Cannon on the play, on the catch.
I think it's the 1 yard line. 4th down and goal to go.
Fourth and goal from the 1. Laurel not really showing much of a running game so far, Jim.
No, and I'm being interested to see if they're going under. No, they're going gun.
Motion comes from the left side. He's going to follow his running back. And they're going to say he does not get in. Turnover on down. Sussex Tech, first crack at it inside the 1.
I had Ian Riley in on the stop. Yep. Nice read on his part.
So Sussex Tech ball. They're going to run the wing tee offense, and wing tee little tough inside the 1 or 2 yard line, Jim, with all the fakes.
Yeah, you can't. You need
like
to
a
come
dive
straight out. It's run a straight dive. Yep. Give him a little bit of room.
It's going to be number 7, Sample, on the carry. He's going to pick up a couple on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd down.
Stop. Sorry.
Give him 3 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 7.
I have Tate Walls, number 7, on the stop.
Tech in the basic wing tee. Little belly play, nowhere to go. That's Sample on the carry. And we'll give him no yards on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, even I don't even know if I would take the time to do the belly spin.
Right.
Just down the line, into the line. That's tough territory. And sometimes coaches forget about practicing that because they don't want to practice something that they feel is a negative. Mm-hmm. But you have to come out every day for a couple plays.
Well, it looks like they gave him a yard on the play, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 6 here. Sussex Tech at their own 44-yard line. Gain of 30 on the play for Sample. This time it's going to be number 6, Jeremiah Handy, and he's going to pick up a handful of yards. Give him 4 on the play, 2nd and 6.
I have Braden Hearn coming out, number 52.
Folks, at the end of the game, we'll have a Louis Pizza play.
It's a belly lead.
Cross into Laurel territory at the Laurel 47-yard line.
He's a big back.
He is, yeah.
And he can scoot, too. He can run. Feed him. In there right now. Have a strong formation. Extra back to this side.
Little belly lead.
Yep.
That's going to bring up a 1st down.
Sample on the carry for 1st down.
Pick up a 4 on the play for Sample. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Now we'll see how big that stuff on the goal line was. This wing tee offense and Tech's running the wing tee like you're supposed to. They're burning up some time right now and keeping Laurel's offense off the field.
Evan Collins on the stop. the other inside linebacker, number 33.
Laurel doing a lot of switching on the defense side.
A stunt.
He was initially wrapped up in the backfield.
Yep.
He's going to be able to push it ahead, pick up about 4 on the play, bring up 2nd and 6 for the Ravens.
Jaden Snyder on the stop, number 13.
Andy on the carry, Wilson on the stop. Gain of about 4 on the play, called second down and 6 from the 40-yard line.
They are conducting a nice drive.
Every time I went out to the
Goal.
35-yard line, third down and 2.
3rd and 2, under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. And Sun's starting to set to the left.
Yeah, they have a strong set to the left.
And somebody got penetration there. I think it was number 33, but he's not. Justin Moore's going to get the first down.
Yeah.
He's going to gain about 3 on the play.
Kyle Wilson, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Number 2, a junior on the stop.
First and 10 for the Ravens. They split the guy out to the right. And it's going to be a handoff again to number 7, Sample.
The old, they're chunking them.
Right. Picks up about 6 on the play. 2nd and 4.
That'll take a toll on you.
Yeah.
Good call, I think, for a timeout by Laurel this time. A couple guys breathing a little heavy, and your mind starts wondering when people are moving the ball on you.
Right. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. We'll be back with more first quarter action here.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
And welcome back. Coming off the Laurel timeout, it's going to be a 2nd and 4 for Sussex Tech.
Stop that time by Patrick Bell, 28.
That Roach on the carry, pickup
Yes.
of about 3. We go 3rd and 2.
Winding down.
Hand off to Sample. He's got enough for the first down and keeps motoring. He's going down inside the.
One of those returning from last year.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter, folks. Your score, Laurel 7, Sussex Tech 0. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter, 7-0 the Laurel Bulldogs lead. Sorry for the having a little bit of internet issues down here, but it looks like we got them straightened away. So we should get rid of the shakiness and the flashing and the blur, hopefully. Usually we get really good internet down here, but tonight it's going to be a little sketchy. But here we go, 2nd and 11 for the Sussex Tech Ravens to start the second quarter. Moore drops back, looks in the corner, and has a man open. That's number 33.
I really like what they
Riley.
did. The belly play that they were running, they ran the belly keep, and now they ran the pass off of it. Nice series.
Touchdown, Sussex Tech.
Was that Grant Allen? 11?
No, it was 33.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
On for the extra point. I see if they're going for 2 here.
Tech will be trying a 2-point conversion.
And they will be going for 2. And that's Sample with the extra point.
Well, he's emerged tonight
Yes, he has.
as somebody that you're going to have to game plan for.
8-7, Sussex Tech leads. And we'll see as we go on how much that that stuff down there in the end zone when they had it inside the one and couldn't score.
Well, it seems like forever that they haven't had the ball.
Right.
I mean, it's just
right.
amazing. So do you try to get a drive together, or you don't want to see you panic and go to the well right away? Although they have shown they have big play capabilities with the pass.
So the Ravens will kick off. They lead 8-7. Excuse the scoreboard, folks. It is 8-7, but it's just not registering that Sussex Tech touchdown there for some reason. Coming up, we'll have some Barkley heating in the air. Out of town scoreboard scores. And Javier Waite's going to take the ball off to the right side. Makes the guy miss, gets down the sideline, and he's going to get it. That's about out to midfield.
Good stop by Allender, Toby Allender. Number 24 on the stop.
So
Boy, he is dangerous when he has the ball.
That's over the middle. That's going to be incomplete.
Yep.
Look intended for number 24, Brady Lee.
It's interesting when they're sending the motion to the field.
Back after this commercial timeout.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health-screened craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our
4-4 Tech. So they have 8 people up in the box. They're challenging you to throw. You may have to drop into something else. Or you have somebody like Cannon. I don't think you can let him get his feet under him and start running.
Right.
You got to knock him off at the line. Just a suggestion, not that I know.
All right, come back off the timeout. We'll be in the Lashers Red Zone again, brought to you by Lashers Barbecue. Time for some Barkley heating and air. Out-of-town scoreboard scores. Sussex Central leads William Penn 7-0. And Milford leads Cambridge South Dorchester 34-14. That's going to be number 2, Wilson. Breaks a couple tackles initially. He's going to get it down, I think, right back to the
ran hard
scrimmage. I think it's going to bring up 4th down.
Wilson on the carry, West on the stop. Looks like 3. It'll make it 4th down.
West finished them. There was a good effort coming off the line by D tackle Nick Luciano, but he just couldn't put him away. But I'll tell you what, you take a look at those kids, they can run. Their D linemen can run. That's one of the first senses I get that they're pretty darn good. They can flow to the ball.
Gain of 2 on the play. 4th down. This is what I think it's a 3rd, 4th down attempt by Laurel. Shockley under center. He drops back, looks, and had Javier White turned around. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So Laurel offense sputters again. And in the red zone, twice in the red zone, they haven't scored.
He's not quite as comfortable going to his left, but they move the ball, see what worked for you, and then reload.
So 1st and 10 for the Laurel Bulldogs. Last night's scores on the Barclay Heating Air out-of-town scoreboard. Hodgson 20, Cesar Rodney 7. Big AAA game. And Cape and Lopin falls to Slazianum 28-20. It was 28-6 at the half. And the Vikings mounted a comeback, but it wasn't enough.
Kyler Weaver on the stop. Nice. He reads so well.
2nd and 8. And we got all kinds of movement. And that's going to be a false start on Laurel. Or is it on Tech?
Yep, it's on Tech.
And both teams struggling with the quarterback center exchange. They've had a couple
early in the season. And what happens is sometimes a center will get in the game and they want to get off the mark, especially put somebody on the nose, and that'll change the level of the snap.
Penalties and protect the ball here early in the season.
Boy, they're
saying they had the ball.
They said they knocked it out.
And
I'm not sure.
That's the 2nd Tech turnover in this game.
Yep. That I saw who got that ball. I apologize.
Well, I didn't even see who was running the ball. It was happening so fast. And I'm looking through 2 windows. 2 windows here. Folks, we're back right again in the Last Year Barbecue Red Zone. They're out to Paradise Grill now. They're not along the roadside anymore.
Get piggy with it.
Getting piggy with it. .6:49, ball at the 15-yard line. 6:49 to play here in the first half. It looks like that's number 2.
Tried a low trap inside there.
He's going to carry it down inside the 5. To bring up 2nd and goal.
I apologize. A little tough to see who's making that stop down there.
We've got a couple pieces of glass we're looking through.
Yeah, and Benny doesn't have the crane here yet to do the end zone view. So
next year.
And there we go. That'll keep me longer. I love it.
Yeah, welcome back. Laurel Bulldogs take a 14-8 lead. On the run by Javier White. That's 2 touchdowns for White tonight. And the Ravens are going to start with good field position out to about the 39-yard line. Sussex Central now up 14-0 on William Penn. That's number 3 versus number 4 in AAA football. Just kind of give us an early indication of who's where.
Walls on that stop, along with Blake Hudson.
First and 10 for the Ravens. They'll start their own 39-yard line. Sample going off the right side, twist and turn, and keeps his feet moving. Gets it down to about the out to the 45. Gain of about 6 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Make that 7 yards to the 46-yard line. 2nd down and 3 for the Ravens.
He has been their workhorse tonight.
Yeah, get up a little slow, but doesn't seem like the kind of guy that's going to let that affect him. Pretty tough young fella.
2nd and 4. And it's going to be
Counter.
number 1, Reinecker. He's going to be out close to a first down. It's just going to be a bit short. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1.
Cannon on the stop. From the secondary position.
3rd and short. And it looks like inches here. Right in front of us, they're at the 50-yard line. And we have whistles. I believe we're going to get a measurement, maybe.
Boy, that freaking, excuse me. The glare
right
coming off the.
And they are going to take a measurement here.
Tough to see.
Officials sign out for a measurement.
It's a little closer than what we thought. Cameraman Trey Mitchell zooming right in. He almost has the chain links in there. Goodness gracious.
One of their, sometimes they'll take a card out and they go up and down like that.
A little more room than that, but it was awful close.
It could have been a sandwich or something in there.
So 3rd and inches.
And look who's at the fullback spot. And now Laurel is up. 5 up front, and I think they're gonna bring some.
I'm not sure. Everyone's just milling around. There's chains are set. Looks like the referee sent number 1, Reinecker, out for some reason. So here we go, 3rd and inches from the 49. They're in 49.
There's a question.
Gonna try a reverse here with Grant Allen. And he's got the first down. And crosses midfield.
Collins there. Weaver followed him up.
Pick up a 4 on the play. First down. Sussex Tech.
Well, I guess they wanted to catch him napping because usually you don't see a long end run on a short play.
Right. First and 10, ball at the Sussex Tech 47. Handoff to Sample. Goes up the middle, but just runs into a pack of dogs there. Gain of maybe 1 or 2 on the play.
Maybe 2 on the play.
Give him a gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
I have Collins, 33, coming out of there. Tell you what, they've really adjusted to it. I think they're reading in now. They were having their way with that in the first quarter. Under 4 minutes now. Standard set.
Oh, coming with a blitz. Go the option to Reinecker, and he's going to get dropped for a loss.
32 again.
Weaver in there on the tackle.
The Dream Weaver, they call him here. Okay.
Wow.
Well, I'll tell you, he runs to the ball.
Well, they came with a blitz off the right side.
Yep. They have two very active inside linebackers in Collins and Weaver. Pretty sure they have solid line reads because they're around the thing.
First and 10. Correction, third and 10. And they're showing blitz again. And it looks like Tech wants a timeout.
Call the timeout.
And we're going to stay right here with it, third and 10.
They were going to cross their linebackers that time, and they gave it enough of a look that it caused them to use a timeout. Screen down.
2:54 to play here in the first half. Laurel leads 14-8, but Jim, they've twice have been stopped in the red zone.
Yep.
Got a fumble after the last red zone stop, and were able to capitalize off it and score.
They don't have those are active in there. And you're right, Benny. They do a lot of flipping and flopping tight end side.
And he's going to roll out, looks downfield, has a man open. Not going to get a pass interference there. That's an easy call. He was about ready to wrap him up.
There is a flag.
And that's going to give Sussex Tech a first down on the PI.
How many penalties is that for Laurel?
That's 3. And the bad part is that ball wasn't going to get caught. It was going to be like thrown in the ground.
Right.
He went to wrap, and then he pulled his hands back, but it was too late. He'd already made contact.
And there's no uncatchable ball deal in high school.
Right. So that takes the ball down inside the 40 to the 30, call it 33-yard line. First and 10, Sussex Tech. They got a little wildcat formation with Sample handing off to Reinecker, and he's going to pick up about a yard, second and 9.
Dave DeCampley in on it. And Cannon.
Gain of 1. Coming up at halftime, we're going to have the Ace Handyman halftime stats. Brought to you by Ace Handyman in Dover, Nick Peeler. Just a recently retired Air Force veteran.
Oh, wow.
Up the middle with Sample, and he's going to be close to the first down. Looks like he's going to be about a yard short. Pick above 8.
Wilson on the stop, number 2.
Third and 1. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
25-yard line.
That's Sample.
Sample with a carry.
And Weaver slow getting up.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Maybe a cramp. But he's
We
really
usually don't get those till third quarter.
That's right.
Bunch of them last night with Salesiana. They were down to at one point their 5th running back.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, a cramp.
Well, he has a good one too. It's early, yeah. There's an art to it. There's an art to it to keeping yourself hydrated.
It starts early in the week.
You're right. And even if they're going to take you to the 10 on the sideline, it's going to take a while for that IV to get better.
I was on the field last night for the Salesiana Cape 11 game. I was thinking Bobby Boucher would have been very upset with
the water.
It was. It got to the point. It was like almost every play with the cramps.
And I don't know if they can have like water bottles.
They're taking water bottles
Do
out
they have
there.
water bottles out there? Okay. I wasn't sure about that.
Now, he made it back over to the other huddle and down again. I'm not sure why Laurel moved their huddle. He's probably done for the half at least. He's going to get that one rolled.
It takes a while to get, it really does. Yeah, he can barely get off the field. He's a good player.
Yes, he is. He's kept them their defense in this game right now. Had the big call, caused the fumble. So Tech's now taking a timeout. Leaving both teams with just one timeout. That was interesting. Tech takes a timeout during an injury timeout.
Yeah, I don't know.
So here we go. 1st and 10 for Sussex Tech. They're down inside the 30. And we're back to action. Oh, ball on the ground and nowhere to go. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. And he does get back to the line of scrimmage. So he's going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
Second down, no gain on the play.
Patrick Bell on the stop.
And the sample has some running room on the right side. I think he's got enough for the 1st down.
There was just a block in the back and then a retaliation. I'm not sure if they saw it, but I think they're talking to them.
Right. 1st down. And we're going to stay right here with this last.
I think that was
minute.
Limehouse in there on the stop. I apologize. It's just really
these
tough on
lights,
the other side of the field, and there's a lot of shadows on the field.
and the lighting is not all that great.
No, they're not.
So that's Tech's final timeout with under a minute to go. Still 14-0, Sussex Central leading over William Penn. That was a big game we were talking about during the week. I ended up taking Sussex Central because I've learned, Coach Tack, do not pick against Central at home.
No.
They find a way to make you look foolish.
Good program.
All right. They'll be heading up to Slasianum next week on our Northern Delaware game of the week. So 2nd down, sample again, left side. He just bulls himself in there. They're out of timeouts. Sample picks up about 3 on the play.
Looked like Hearn on that stop, 52.
They might have to think about downing this ball. They don't. It's Sample again.
He's still going.
Yeah, he's pushing the pile.
Well, that's a man run right there.
Does not get the 1st down.
We're under 20 seconds.
Picks up about 4 on the play. They might run out of time.
Spike it. No, he may have it. Oh. Nice tackle. What a tackle.
Gains about just shy of the 1st down. And that's the end of the 1st half. Laurel Bulldogs 14, Sussex Tech Ravens 8. Folks, we'll be right back after halftime. We'll have some halftime stats coming up for you.
couldn't be more excited about having our show here held at the Buffalo Wild Wings and Christiana location, and here on Route 7, brand new location. They moved here from Limestone Road, and it's going to be the new home of 302 Sports Week. I'm going to recap some local, college, and professional stuff. It's time for everybody's favorite part of the top 5 plays. Number 1 play from AI, 76-yard punt return. We got ourselves the quality cam here on the sideline. It's awesome to watch from this angle, to be honest with you. And watch, whoa, going up. He went to 4.12. He left the first there at 4.4. I mean, those ups right there are. You can't make this stuff up. Couldn't be more excited about having our show here held at the Buffalo Wild Wings and Christiana location, and here on Route 7, brand new location. They moved here from Limestone Road, and it's going to be the new home of 302 Sports Week.
Your craftsman. On my way text notifications so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home.
And welcome back to Laurel High School. And Jim, some halftime stats here brought to you by Ace Handyman Nick Peeler. Laurel, 117 yards total, 89 in the air, 20 on the ground. They had just not been able to get that running game going. Sussex Tech, 122 total yards, 102 on the ground, and 20 through the air. That was the touchdown pass. 13 carries, 75 yards for Sample. And I tell you what, this quarterback Shockley's having a good game, 3 of 5, and he's been passing. The passing game has gotten him and his team out of trouble.
Yeah, several times. I don't know if it's what we expected, but I didn't think Laurel would be knocked out of their running game.
Right.
And sorry, but give the credit there, like we had talked, several good returning players on Tech. And like I said, once you get a look at their kids up front, they're in good shape. I'm not saying that Laurel isn't.
Right.
It's just what I'm seeing, that these guys can run.
And Laurel hasn't helped themselves either.
Right.
There's some penalties, 3 penalties for 45 yards. They've kind of stumbled out of the gate here, And, I'm watching. They've really had no fullback game that we've
Right.
seen. He's been stuffed every time, and I'm wondering if it's because I'm watching him coming out of that 4-point stance, and he's coming up and then out.
Up and then out, yeah.
And it's just not getting it going. But they still lead 14-8 here. Maybe clean some things up at the half and make some adjustments and maybe get that running game going.
Right. And the other thing,
they haven't even tried the outside really much at all.
First play of the game.
Right.
And after that, then it just kind of fell apart a little bit.
So you're watching Delaware Live Sports. Benny Mitchell here with Jim Tack, Trey Mitchell on the camera. I think we have fixed our internet issues. We've switched back to what we normally use. I think too many people have the password here at Laurel High School. The speed was real good when we started the game, and then at halftime it was like down to 2 upload. So we're going to take a quick commercial timeout, and we'll be back with the second half here at Laurel High School.
We're going to recap some local, college, and professional stuff. It's time for everybody's favorite part of the day, top 5 plays. Here we go. Stanley, your number 1 play from AI, 76-yard punt return. We got ourselves the quality cam here on the sideline. It's awesome to watch from this angle, to be honest with you. And watch, whoa, going up. He went to 4-12. He left the first there at 4-4. I mean, those ups right there. You can't make this stuff up.
Scott Camera from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Camera from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves
15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when 3 guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend.
Congratulations, Dover Federal, on 60 years in business in Delaware. You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
And welcome back to Laurel High School. Benny Mitchell here with Jim Tack, and it's getting ready to go into the third quarter, second half on your way. And Jim, pretty even game so far. Like I said, I think Laurel's done more to hurt themselves, shooting themselves in the foot. Although then again, you got Tech with the 2 turnovers.
Yep.
Both of them in the red zone. Both of them led to touchdowns.
Yep. Tech has had some real chances, and I think the expectation of some people that Tech wouldn't be this good.
Right.
But they're playing pretty darn good outside of I would say turnovers and maybe using up. They could have used a timeout if they had one in their pocket at the end of the half.
Right. Well, they used that one on the injury timeout.
On the injury timeout, yep.
We get 3.5 or 4.5? Or
3.
Yeah, they could have used one more timeout down there because they had to rush that play in there at the end of the half.
You know, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Laurel try to get the cannon.
Right.
Again, he's obviously going to run by people. He's something pretty special. So I'll be interested to see if Weaver returns.
Right. I'm looking to see if he's out there warming up.
Okay,
so.
he was a valuable part of that defense.
Well, this is where we see the cramps. His came early. Usually they've sat down for 15 minutes, they've relaxed, and we find out who drank water on Monday and Tuesday and who didn't.
Yeah, he and Collins are a really nice pair in there. And I think, the other kid that really caught my eye was Sample.
Right.
There's some good kids out here.
So here we go, ready for third quarter action. And I believe we got our internet issues fixed. I have to talk to Laurel Superintendent Sean Larimore and tell him it might be time to change the password. Folks, we'll be right back in about 10 seconds. So here we go, getting ready to kick off. Sussex Tech will receive the kickoff, moving from left to right. And away we go. Takes the ball out about the 12-yard line. A big hit. And a flag, late flag.
I think that was Collins, 33.
Not sure what the flag's for. That was I tell you what, Laurel obviously works on their special teams. They're punishing on the kickoff.
Yep. They have Collins and Weaver alongside of each other coming down, and that's a pretty. Those two smell tackles.
So Barclay Heating there, out-of-town scoreboard, updated scores. Sussex Central now up 20-0 on William Penn. St. Mark's leads Ayotapont 13-0. So here we go. Underway here in the third quarter, second half. And Tech will get the ball first. And guess who? Sample off the left side. He stood up at the line of scrimmage. Weaver in on the stop.
Weaver there again, 32. And it's interesting because they're bringing up, I think it's Tate. Well, I could be wrong, but they're blitzing someone else, and that's really they're picking up him, and the other guys are running free, and they're really up close to the line now.
Gonna be a toss outside. That's sniffed out. Number 6 on the carry, Jeremiah Handy. And that's going to be a loss on the play, loss of about 4.
Patrick Bell on the stop. Now they made an adjustment.
Right.
They brought more people up, and they're getting more active, bringing people at the point of snap.
Right. 3rd and 14 for the Ravens in their own territory, inside about their own 15-yard line. Here it comes again. That's 33 on the blitz. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up a 4th and 10. So give him a 4-yard carry. Folks, at the end of the game, we'll have a Louis Pizza Player of the Game, as well as the Active Pest Solutions Pest of the Game. One of our fun features. On the punt is Sample White, the dangerous Javi White. The only thing he didn't score last year was a specials teams. And they're close to blocking that.
That was close.
Nice Tech roll. And you're going to get it down inside the 40-yard line to about it's called the 37, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. So Laurel's defense comes out, did what they needed to do.
Now we'll see if they're going to.
Now what adjustments did you see there, Jim, that they made that they weren't doing in the first half?
They weren't as active up in front with that many people. I think they were giving them more of a cushion in the first half.
Right.
Now they've moved people up, and every play they've had a linebacker coming. So that gives them 5 up front coming, and their corners were up and outside backers closer. They're challenging them to throw the ball, I think.
Right. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Third quarter, their first possession here in the half, and that just goes nowhere.
Looking for that little pop pass in there.
Well, that's the fullback with the ball.
Is it? I'm sorry.
He handled it like.
Okay, he didn't turn around fast then.
Yeah, he didn't get there. Wilson didn't get there. I don't know if he came out of his stance late. And they're pushing him all the way back 6 yards.
Tackle for loss.
Well, I thought he was hit a lot earlier than that. But it's going to bring 2nd and 16. Wilson's going to check out. Checking in, number 13, Jaden Snyder, senior. But so far, the Laurel running game has just been non-existent, Jim. Motion comes to the near side, and he draws back, has a man open down the sideline, just out of reach.
They really love to get the safety flowing and then turn back.
Right.
Wasn't bad coverage.
Right.
But they like that.
He has a good ball. He just overthrows his receiver there. Coming up at the end of the third quarter, it's going to be the Juwan Johnson State Farm trivia question with the answer at the beginning of the fourth quarter. The way this game's been going, Jim, we've had much of a break. It's just been.
No, it's been non-stop. You got the clock's been running.
Right. There we go. 3rd and 16 for Laurel. Motion comes to the near side. It's going to be a toss.
That's
to
the play
White.
they opened the game with.
He's got some running room. He's going to be brought down short of the first down, right about the 45-yard line. Picks up about 12 on the play.
That's Kane's second. Yeah, I don't think they've run that since the opener.
It's going to be 4th and 4 for Laurel. Looks like they're gonna roll the dice.
Well, they've been using all their downs.
Right.
I mean,
there
are guys that believe in that.
Yeah, they haven't punted.
Yeah, they've used
it was like Woodbridge football.
They've used the jump pass in here, but they have a lot of people up in the box.
It's going to be tall. Oh, that ball's on the ground. He picks it up off the bounce, but he's going to lose yard, and he fumbles it again. Now he comes up with it. So this is going to be a loss. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10.
Jeremiah Handy, number 6, on the stop.
He lost about 8 yards on the play. You like this one, Jim? Final score up in Milford. The Milford Buccaneers 34, Cambridge South Dorchester 14. So the Bucs get off to 1-0 under the tutelage of the new athletic director, your son-in-law, Nick Brannon.
Well, he's excited. He gets to coach yet this year, and then he'll have to retire. But
1st and 10 for the Ravens in Bulldog territory. Hand off to Sample, and he's just not able to pick a hole.
They are running to the ball.
It's number 7 on the tackle, DeMonte Smith.
This is a
No gain on the play.
Little more juice in this half.
Ball at the Laurel 40. Under 8 minutes to play here in the third quarter. The Bulldogs lead 14-8.
Yeah, that game tonight started at 5 o'clock.
That's correct, yeah. Oh, we didn't know it. We checked like on Monday. We had to.
Oh, okay.
But let me tell you, we had to get some people hustling. We thought it was going to 7 o'clock. And that's going to be number 1, Reinecker off the left side. He's got positive yardage.
Penalty. There it is. So much for my sportsmanship talk.
Right, yeah. Well, that was first half.
Yeah.
The friendly part's over now.
And that was Evan Collins, 33, I think, was a foreman on that hit.
Let's see, he gets about 6 on the play. I wonder if it's going both ways, is what the issue is. Several flags, 3 flags. So whoever did it obviously did it. So unsportsmanlike Tech. And that's it. I guess that's it.
Where's he?
So personal foul on Sussex Tech Ravens. That's going to back them up after the big gain. That was going to be a third and.
Tell you what, they get this cleaned up. This is going to be a decent football team.
Mm-hmm. So it was like second and about 18.
They have a strong formation again with an extra back to the side.
Third and 18. That was a dead ball foul.
Counter.
They're getting to the ball, Jim.
Yep, they are. They're at a different level of speed right now.
That's going to be about 4th and 15.
I think that was Cannon. I don't know, Benny. I may have to go to the binoculars. I'm struggling.
So Sample back to punt, and Javier White deep, and he's dangerous. And they're going to get to one of these soon. That's going to roll inside the 10. He's going to pick it up and run past some people.
And guess who's cramping down here?
32?
Yep.
That's not
Weaver.
good for long.
No, he went in to block it, and he stretched out, and there it went. He got a quarter, not quite a quarter.
Right.
Boy, he is.
And then we have a
valuable.
Tech player down at the other end. He's holding the bag. I don't know if that's a hamstring or a cramp. This is what we're going to say. The third quarter is going to slow down. And it was down the field last night. I heard after the game, Coach DiNardo from Sally saying, "You guys know this. You know this. You know what time of year we're at. Hydrate yourself during the week." So we have 2 players down. Looks like both maybe with cramps. The Tech player is up to his feet. Well, that's a referee. I'm sorry, that's a referee down. I just assumed in the black and white it was a player. So now they're going to go to a short crew.
I was wondering why the trainer from Laurel ran over there. I'm thinking.
And Weaver struggling to get off the field.
He's a good little player.
Guys, water on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
No caffeine.
Right.
I had a thing. The kids had fun with it, but during the season, I made and the parents loved it. I said, there's no caffeine.
Right.
And if I come into pizza shop and you're drinking a Coke, you're going to run.
Right.
And, they spread it like it was the wrath of the Punisher and exaggerate it, but it was a matter of we don't want you to cramp up. In fact, we even on the game day, the teachers would allow the kids to carry a bottle of water with them and fill it.
So I think we have another. I think it's marked off another penalty. So that's another penalty on Tech. That's 2 penalties, both of them 15-yarders. So updating last night's scores, Hodgson beat Cesar Rodney 20-7. Slasianum 28-20 over Cape and Lupin in our first ever AAA, and that's going to be a fun division. Well, I'm calling them the fun bunch because that's going to be a fun division to watch.
That is. It's good people.
Your
And
big and
good
successful
teams.
schools. So Laurel has the ball at their own 40, call it the 43-yard line. And Jim, looks like our internet issues are fixed, so we're good to go the rest of the way. We apologize for the buffering you had, but it's time to change the password here at Laurel High School on the Wi-Fi. Everybody knows it. So we're going to go short crew now, Jim, with the refs.
Yeah, they'll put him. They'll make the adjustment in the secondary and put a field judge in the. He'll be in the middle of the field. They had 2 in the secondary on the sidelines.
Yeah, it's taking a while to get this thing started back up. 6:11 to play here in the third quarter. Laurel leading 14-8 with the ball. And it's going to be a handoff to number 2, Wilson. Breaks a tackle, breaks another, and he's going to pick up a couple yards and still never went down.
Wilson with the carry. Maybe a gain of 1 on the flag.
Gain of 1 brings up 2nd and 9.
And I had Rashawn Smith, a junior, was not him, was Jaden Mifflin, 66.
And he just checks out of the game.
He lost his helmet.
Oh, okay. Actually, they're going to give him a gain of 2 here, so that's going to make it a 2nd and 8. Me and the yard down guy. Here we go. 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs. Shockley under center. Slot to the right. Motion comes to back to the middle. Throws after.
Oh, I thought that was. Look at this.
First down for the Dogs.
Wow.
How about White spinning out and
he doesn't go through the gears. He just has another one he goes through right now.
Right.
I mean, he can really accelerate.
That for a 37-yard pass.
I thought it was going to be picked. There was a defender very close.
I did too. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball at the 24. And Caden Shockley does it again. You know, he gets him out of trouble with the passing game. Nothing fancy, nothing deep. Just like we said in the pregame, put your athletes in space, let them make plays. He's got a man open.
Look at that.
Touchdown.
He made a great fake to the short receiver like he was going to duplicate the previous play. And it just gave him enough room, and he threw a perfect ball.
That's number 24, Brady Lee, on the catch. That could be a play of the week there with that catch.
Yeah, that was something. Nice ball by the quarterback.
Perez on for the extra point. Low snap, gets the kick up. It's good. Laurel takes a 21-8 lead here. 5:02 to play in the third quarter, folks. We're going to take a short time out, and we'll be right back with more high school football, the Downstate Game of the Week.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. In life.
And welcome back to Laurel High School, folks. We're going to go to the after this kickoff, we'll go to the Juwan Johnson trivia question. Kicks it in about the 12-yard line. That's number 6, Handy, and he's going to get it out to about the 30-yard line.
And 33's on the stop. Collins.
Here we go, folks. Time for the Juwan Johnson trivia question. On September 8th, 2017, Downstate Game of the Week featured 2 future state championship quarterbacks. Sussex Central defeated Hodgson that night 20-7. Who was the Louis Pizza player of the game that night? September 8th, 2017, Downstate Game of the Week featured 2 future state championship quarterbacks. Sussex Central defeated Hodgson that night 20-7. Who was the Louis Pizza player of the game? That answer coming up at the beginning of the 4th quarter. Your Juwan Johnson trivia question. So 1st and 10. And we got a whistle and a second whistle. And a timeout Tech. And this hurt them in the first half, Jim.
Yep.
So we're going to take a quick timeout break with them, and we'll be right back with more Downstate Game of the Week.
Barkley Heating and Air. Barclays can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First State Favorites winner. Barkley Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barkley are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barkleyheatingandair.com. Barkley Heating and Air.
And welcome back to Laurel High School, Schallenberger Stadium. Benny Mitchell here with Jim Tack, Trey Mitchell on the camera. Short crew tonight. We'll have Dave Marvel and Linda Marvel back next week as they are celebrating their anniversary this weekend.
I love weekend for the Marvels.
Yeah, I think they were in Wisconsin, he said.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Family there, yes.
Cuts my job down by 1 next week. Oh, Reneker gets about a yard or 2. And we're going to get a flag. I guess it's going to be on Tech.
Walls on the stop, number 15.
Holding. We're going to get him for a hold about, 20 yards away from the play.
Yeah.
Your Barkley Heating and Air out-of-town scoreboard update. St. Mark's 20, Ayotapont 0. We're hearing St. Mark's might be one of the top teams in AA this year. Second and 20. Correction. 1st and 20. And Tech now, where Laurel struggled, sputtered in the first half, Tech's doing it with penalties, Jim.
Yeah.
Pass out to number 5, Zion Roach.
Wow.
Laurel all over it.
Collins was out there on the inside. He was, I think, initially turned around by Wilson.
Gain of 1 on the pass.
Collins at this point has 6 tackles and 2 special team stops.
Getting pesty.
Yes. That's what I was thinking.
2nd and 19. Oh, ball on the ground.
Laurel says they have it.
That's another Tech fumble. 3rd turnover of the game.
It's a shame. They had been playing well.
See if we can back to our Lewis studio. If Chris Mitchell can get us an update on that William Penn Sussex Central game. There's something Coach Jones is going to want to fix. A couple of his players did a little celebration out there. One came down, landed, and got a cramp. Tech's going to burn another timeout.
And you know what? It may be good only because his kids are probably frustrated.
Right.
And they need to realize how well they had played. Don't give it up now and start shoving. And
you're still in this game.
Yes.
You're down 2 scores. But most importantly, Jim, we're back in the last year's red zone.
Oh.
Time for some pit beef.
Hey, pit beef.
So Coach Allenworth's going to take a time out here, keep his kids in the game, and they're still in it. They're down 15? No, 13.
Yeah. They have been playing very well. They were winning this game at one point and had opportunities, but they, that end of the half, that last play swung the momentum.
Right. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs in the red zone, right at the 20-yard line. They go to a pistol formation, and they're getting pass happy. Now he's got a man open. It's Javier White again.
They went verticals. They ran 3 verticals.
3rd touchdown of the game for Javier White. And that may be the proverbial nail right there, Jim. 20-yard touchdown pass from Caden Shockley to Javier White. I think.
And what we had said in the beginning was we talked about head coach was a quarterback.
Right.
3rd year in development. Well, don't judge it by the first 2 minutes because they have really come on here.
Right. I have the quarterback tonight, 6 for 11. No, 6 for 8.
6 for 8
with 2 touchdown strikes.
Yep.
Three touchdowns. 3 touchdowns tonight.
He's on fire.
Yeah.
And that's going to, they reversed it in the second half. They were trying to set things up with the run. And now they're coming out and throwing, and their running game will come back because people will have their wheels on in reverse.
And he's throwing 2 to White, 2 to White, and then 1 to Lee. So Shockley growing up in the quarterback position here at Laurel.
And he's had long passes, he's had flat passes.
He's made good decisions.
Yes.
Low kick, but it's good.
And it all counts.
Laurel takes a 28-8 lead. Folks, we'll be right back after this commercial timeout. Your score, 28-8, the Laurel Bulldogs.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from...
And welcome back to Laurel High School. Benny Mitchell here with Jim Tack. And Jim, we totally different Laurel team in the second half. And like you said, their passing game is going to open up the running game.
Yep, and they've made a great halftime adjustments, Laurel. Defensively also bringing more people up at the point of attack to shut down the belly, which was really kind of hammering them with Sample in the first half.
Low kick. Going to take it about the 20-yard line. That's number 5, Roach. About a 15-yard return.
22 and 33. So that's Collins. He's involved with that's his third special teams he's been involved with.
Xavier Lionhouse, the sophomore, with the tackle.
Yeah.
You know what I like about him, Jim? He's a wrestler.
Yeah, they'll play with knives in them.
Yeah.
I love wrestlers.
Yeah, he came out of our Lip and Hammers Wrestling Club. Him and his brother Tremaine. Now wrestled 138 for the Dogs last year. I think he's going to be a little heavier this year. First and 10 for the Sussex Tech Ravens. They trail by 20. And they're going to go double wing now with Sample in the backfield. It's going to be a reverse with number 11, Grant Allen, and just nowhere to go. And a late flag.
Late flag.
Probably a hold or a block in the back.
Snyder, 13, came up very quick.
And they're going to take it. That's going to be it's going to bring up a 1st and 20. Still in the third quarter coming up. We'll have the answer to the Jawan Johnson State Farm trivia question. $3:30 to play here in the third quarter. Laurel starting to feel it, Jim. And this is not a bad Tech team. They got some things to clean up.
Trap. Oh, man. Look at him. Look at him trail that down.
We'll see if they pinch their tackles on that.
Maybe a gain of about 3 on the play.
It's going to be a gain of 3. He's going to bring up a 2nd and 17.
Those two inside backers, I'll tell you, really, Weaver and Collins, they read, they run downhill, and as Lou Holtz used to say, they arrive in an angry mood.
Right. Laurel bringing people. That's number 5, Roach. He sticks his head in there, gets about a yard. His first carry of the half. Gain, call it 2 on the play, brings up 3rd and 15. Maybe 3rd and 16.
Snyder, 13, is the guy who's been he made that stop. He's been the guy who's been sacrificing himself all night as the blitzer inside to draw blocks. And he's timing things up so well.
3rd and 16 for the Ravens. And they're going to force Tech to throw the ball.
Look at them bringing 7. They have 7 coming. And there's a pick.
Weaver, 32. And he finds some running room down the left side, out of bounds.
That's my.
Jaden Mifflin with a touchdown saving tackle.
Dream Weaver. We have 7. He has 7 tackles. He caused the fumble, and now he's the interception.
So you're saying he's now competing with 33 here on the defensive end as their guy here on defense.
Yeah, it's those two.
1st and 10. And we're back in the Lasher red zone. Lasher's Barbecue. They're at Paradise Grill now. Toss to
he outran him.
To Wilson. He did turn on the Jets. He's going to pick up a few. But we have laundry on the field. You look at that front line there for Laurel, and 74 Parker Cannon is so big, looks like he brought his kids to work with him. How bigger he is than everybody else.
He is big.
Penalty going to be on Laurel. Probably a hold or.
And there's another gentleman there that I know. I think it's Marquis Hopkins Thompson, 55.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big lad.
That's going to be a 15-yard penalty against the Dogs.
Well, just give him another opportunity to throw, I guess.
Right. Yeah, he might want to decline.
He has enough room now.
Might want to decline, right?
Yeah.
First and 25 here for the Laurel Bulldogs.
Well, 3 is over here on the slot.
Almost had 2 men in motion.
Yeah, they tried to run a counter there.
They almost had 2 men in motion, too.
Now another penalty was just thrown in. I think there might have been a little extra on that stop.
And the white hat comes over to let us know what it is. And he's not sure. Looks like it's going to be against Laurel.
Dead ball foul. So somebody's pushing and shoving and punching and spitting, whatever they do.
Right.
It can be ugly on the bottom. I know that. Bottom of the pile.
All right, Jim, so you're back at North Penn. You're coaching. What do you have in your playbook for 1st and 40? Because that's where we're at.
First of all, if I was at North Penn, I'd have a lot more money. I was at Northern Lehigh, but that's okay.
That's right, Northern Lehigh. My bad.
North Penn's big bucks.
St. Mark's up 27-0. I hope I didn't offend you in that.
No, you didn't offend me at all. I would say draw. I really would.
Right.
I would say draw.
I had the north part right.
Yes, you did.
So we go to the pistol, so looks like they're probably going to be passing up. You're right, draw. Good call, Coach.
Yeah.
Didn't work, but it was good. You called it.
I would have called screen or draw. That's the only what.
And we have another stoppage.
We have another stoppage.
And it's the big man.
They better bring the crane out. No, they're bringing. 55's coming in for him.
He's bigger.
I told you he's bigger, and he's been on the field. He's okay. Cramperoo, yep. She ain't gonna get him up. You better get help.
You better call Coach. I talked to him when we came out here. I came out to 2 of their summer practices, and good kid. And we were doing the pictures and for some of the coverage coming up. And I said, "Yeah, man, are you Hollywood?" What do you mean? I said, "You ain't Hollywood, man. You're just a hard worker. Get that man a hard hat."
Yeah.
He's gonna walk it off. Coach, don't you get under my arm?
Yeah,
I got this.
I do not want to be him at about 2 o'clock in the morning. When you get that one where you're half asleep and you can't get the knot out. Oh my goodness.
So loss of 1 on the play brings up a 2nd and 41. Approaching 20 seconds to go here. I think Laurel's just, I think they're going to run one more play. 28-8 is your score here with 15 seconds to go. In the 3rd quarter. Pistol formation for Shockley. And he's going to get one more play off before the end of the 3rd quarter. He throws one downfield, has a man open. It's White! And White goes and plays defense on that one.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We go move to the 4th quarter, folks. Your score, the Laurel Bulldogs 28, the Sussex Tech Ravens. Wait a minute, do we have a penalty? So that's going to be an untimed down, correct?
If it's against defense.
Yeah,
Roughing the passer, it's against defense, so can't end on a defensive penalty.
Well, it makes it a 3rd and 36 now. So untimed down. Enjoying the sounds of the Sussex Tech band here tonight. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see a pregame show. They got here a little late. It's only like a 10-mile drive. Set on the show Monday night, Jim, on our 302 weekly show. You can watch that on Wednesday nights, folks, 7 o'clock, the Delaware Live weekly show. And they asked me what I was waiting for coming back. I said bands, fans, and sideline celebrations. Back to some high school football, some good old fun high school football.
Yep.
Another thing Coach DiNardo told me, now they're moving the chains. So somebody hasn't told them. How's it a first down? Automatic? I didn't think so.
There's so much time, you lose track of what they're operating on here.
Well, we got a 1st and 10 here. We're going to have an untimed down. And from the Lewis studio, Sussex Central still up 20-0 over William Penn going into the 4th quarter at the Castle. We're going to be there about mid-season when Cape and Lopin comes over.
Well, that'll be a fun one.
Mm-hmm. White goes in motion. Going to be handoff to 13.
Gave it to the fullback.
Snyder. May got back to the line of scrimmage.
Snyder with a carry, Sample with a stop.
And no gains. That's going to be the end of the 4th quarter, folks. We'll be right back with the 4th quarter here. Your score at the end of 3. The Laurel Bulldogs 28, the Sussex Tech Ravens 8.
Some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries.
And welcome back to Laurel High School, Jim. And here's the answer to the Juwan Johnson trivia question. On September 8th, 2017, 2 future state championship quarterbacks played in our game of the week for that night. Sussex Central defeated Hodgson 20-7. Who was the Louis Piecer player of the game? Isaac Barnes of Sussex Central. They went on to win the 2018 state championship. He passed for 33 yards, rushed for 115, and 2 touchdowns that night. The other quarterback in that game, you may remember this young man from Hodgson, C.J. Henry. Mm-hmm. That was his freshman year, I believe, his first start. Isaac Barnes was our very first Louis Pizza player of the game. And we'll have another one coming up tonight as Louis Pizza is back with us here at Delaware Live Sports, along with our pest of the game at the end. So stay tuned for the post-game show. Shockley throwing again. He's got White again.
Oh!
White breaks a tackle.
Whoa! He's feeling it now.
Yes, he
is.
is.
That little jump and go in there. Hey, if you got to use it.
That's right. 4 for 4 this half of Shockley. Gain of 22.
Such a weapon.
He can do it all.
Yeah.
So we are back in the Blasters red zone.
Get Piggy.
We have Piggy with it. Although their pit beef is the best. That's no doubt about it. Missed him on Long Neck Road this year. I believe we're first and goal at the 10.
Oh, he hit it up in nice. Nice block if it's legal from the wide out.
And that's Cannon. Another touchdown for the Dogs.
There was a nice block by the wide out, and he made a little in and out cutout there, was outstanding.
34-8. And this has just been a totally different team coming out here in the second half.
And how do we say Tech is not that bad?
No. Starting to hang the heads now, but that kick's low.
They've been getting lower.
So we're going to go to a commercial timeout here as Laurel takes a 34-8 lead over Sussex Tech. We'll be right back, folks, with more fourth quarter action.
Congratulations, Dover Federal, on 60 years in business in Delaware. You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Congratulations.
And welcome back to Laurel High School. Benny Mitchell with Jim Tack, and our cameraman been on the spot all night tonight with some great shots.
Yes,
Trey Mitchell. And guess what? He gets next week, Jim. He gets a new camera and a new tripod. So all the work, and that's thanks to our sponsors that keep us afloat. And that's some of the things that they help us with is getting that new equipment that we need, because we've been using this stuff for about 4 or 5 years now. And I want to take time to thank Barclay Heating and Air, Capstone Homes, Ace Hardware Handyman, Nick Peeler in Dover, Juwan Johnson State Farm, Arena's Deli, Active Pest Solutions, Louis Pizza, Lasher's Barbecue, and Sodell Concepts. Thank you for your support of Delaware Live and 302 Sports and high school athletics. And
okay.
And we have a quick whistle, which is probably an offsides, maybe? Yep, offsides. There's the. As you noticed tonight, we had the 2 camera shots. Next week, when we head to Bridgeville for the Cape and Open Woodbridge games, 3 camera shots, 3 camera angles next week, Jim. We will have Linda Marvel back. And I want to thank Nick Halliday for securing the technology for us to be able to switch from camera to camera.
You'll be going wild. There'll be no control in you.
And I'm going to lose it. Wait till wrestling season when I can – oh, my gosh. You think I'm going to have fun with football?
I'm still begging for replay, but we'll get there.
We have the capacity, but I'd have to have another person up here.
Another person.
So Laurel will kick it off again after the 5-yard penalty.
All right.
That's
whoa!
Luke West, who got that?
They are 34. Wow.
Blake Hudson.
Blake Hudson. And he did that before. That's his second special team. They just, there are kids who get their gears going just to be on special teams.
And even like with Weaver, I mean, their special teams
love
are solid.
It. Yeah. Yeah, Weaver's had, Collins. That's Hudson's second, and they've both been good pops.
So Sussex Tech, 1st and 10 from their own 30, call it the 2-yard line. And you know who's been taken out of this game in the second half is Sample.
Yes.
I don't know that he's touched the ball in the last encroachment against Laurel. It's going to bring up 1st and 5. He has not touched the ball in quite a while.
No, I haven't even seen him in there.
He had a good game.
He did.
I
thought he was a difference maker.
75 yards in the first half. He's in there now. He's in there fullback. And he gets the carry as we say that.
Yep, there you say that. Yeah.
He pushes ahead for about 4 yards. It's going to make it a 2nd and 1.
Weaver on the stop. Yep.
2nd and 1. Offensive coordinator's dream. You got the whole playbook open
You got
here.
the whole thing.
It's almost like a free play. And here comes the blitz. And then a little pass out to the flat to Roach. And he's got enough for the first down. Gain of about 3 on the play.
And Weaver on another tackle.
First down for the Ravens at the 45-yard line.
And they're going to say stayed inbounds. Like, no.
That's a good move.
Stop it. No, they didn't. I thought they
No.
had. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Ball at the 45. They're in 45-yard line. Motion comes to the near side. Sample up the middle. Hit, spins. I think he may have lost the ball. Nope, he still has it. Gain of about 2 on the play. Give him 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Wilson was in there again, and Weaver and Collins were right around it. Weaver doesn't, he seems to be fine after, that cramp.
A little pitch, play off the right side. I think that's Roach, and there's going to be a flag.
Looks like holding against Tech.
So I think that's her 6th or 7th penalty of this half. Going to bring up a 2nd and 12 now.
Ball goes back to the 40-yard line.
Not sure who was there.
And there's a whole lot going on
Wilson with the stop.
Okay.
Gain of about 3 on the play. I didn't see who the ball carrier was. I think it was 1.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 12. Drops back, rolls out, has a man open, caught, and that's Sample on the receiving end.
Came on a drag route.
Picked up about 5.
1 and 32. Weaver again. And on there, I think Cannon was in there with him. He just covers.
4th and 6 for Sussex Tech.
A tremendous amount. When you keep seeing 2 kids at surface like that. Yeah. No, wait. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Little option to Roach.
Belly option.
He stretches, but he's not going to get it. He's going to come about a yard and a half short. But he picks up about 6 on the play.
Jaden Snyder on the stop, and Jaden's been quite active.
Turnover on downs. And the Ravens will take over with 7:47 to play here in the game. 1st and 10, Bulldogs. Coming up, we'll have the Sodell Concepts post-game show. We'll have our pest of the game and our player of the game. Motion comes to the near side, up the middle, and just nowhere to go. 73 on the tackle, Nicholas Luciano.
That's Luciano's, I think, third stop. Yep.
How exciting is this double A going to be?
Oh.
You got Tech in there with Woodbridge, Lake Forest, Del Mar, Caravel, Red Lion. Missing somebody, Milford.
Milford. It's going to be, that is a heck of a, it's going to be some good stuff, good football in there.
2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Here comes the speed
Pitch
sweep
to
again.
Wilson, nowhere to go. Sussex Tech sniffs it out. Loss of about 3 on the play.
Like Riley on the stop.
Third and 13 here for the Laurel Bulldogs. So Sussex Tech not laying down after getting another touchdown, going up 34-8.
Yeah. I think they'll get straightened out, and you're going to see a big improvement.
Well, you got to remember, this is a team that got to play four or five games last year. Ended on a high note, but depleted their offense production. Yeah, you got I think the kid was a halfback last year, now playing quarterback, and he's only had a couple scrimmages. And watch some film this week, and he'll mature a little bit. And throwing downfield, does he have a man open? No, incomplete pass.
Very, very accurate.
Coming up 4th and 13 for the Dogs. I think they're going to punt.
With this lead, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep the clock moving.
I
think the only reason they threw that is because they were getting pounded in the run and save your kids.
That's his first incompletion of the second half. So Shockley will punt for the Bulldogs, 4th and 13. 5:59 to go here in the game. High floater. Calls for the fair catch. Number 3, Luke West. So 1st and 10 for the Sussex Tech Ravens.
Javier White was down there in his pocket waiting for him to. And there, you know what? And here the thing is, the kids are talking back and forth to each other. I think these officials have been pretty good, and they're going to keep the clock going, so that they can get the thing moving along. Because the longer you give the breaks, the more can be said.
Right.
So I think they've done a nice job.
I think if you're Sussex Tech right now, you want to get one more score. Get out of here on a positive note in a game that just didn't go your way. You know, you're not a bad team. St. Mark's up 34-0 on AI to punt, but you're not a bad team. You just things didn't go your way tonight. Some fumbles and fumbles in the red zone at that.
Yep.
2 of them in the red zone.
Weaver's in there again. And Snyder, 7, 8. That's 12 solos. And an interception and a caused fumble.
On a special teams play.
Yep. Good player.
2nd and 10 for the Ravens. And looking out in the flat.
Oh!
Looking for Roach, and 32 Weaver was in the way, as was
Pat Bell.
Trying to win 28, Pat Bell. Yeah. 3rd down. You know, halftime's a game of adjustments, and Laurel made them tonight.
Laurel made tremendous adjustments. Biggest one I thought was defensively getting more active in between the tackles, bringing a backer, causing them to have to combo block.
Yeah, because Sample was beating them up in the first half, 75 yards.
Couldn't stand there and go toe-to-toe with that guy. It was smart what they did.
And Tech will take its final timeout. And we're going to take one with them, Jim Tack, and we'll be right back with more high school football on your downstate game of the week.
Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect HealthScreen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff
and our customers.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect HealthScreen craftsmen who wear gloves and face.
And welcome back to Laurel. Score just in from our Lewis studios. St. Mark's scores again, 41-0. Spartans letting people know they're here this year.
Ooh, they must be loaded.
I was told that they might be the team in the AA. They said people are saying they have a pretty solid program. 3rd and 10 here for the Ravens. Drops back, looking down the left side, and throws over the middle, incomplete. That's going to bring up a 4th down for Sussex Tech. .5:03 to play here in the game. Sussex Tech Laurel with a 34-8 lead. They'll come on to bring the punt team on. Next week, Sussex Tech Saturday game. They travel up to Delcastle, battle of the North and South vocational schools. They got out of there beat them 51-14 last year. And I'm not sure what he had to run with it.
Who's in it?
There is a flag. We'll see what the flag is here in a minute. We have a player down. I think that might be Sample. Laurel, they'll head up next Friday night and play Brandywine High School.
Well, that's a trip.
Get this, Jim. Battle for the bone. Both teams are Bulldogs.
There it is.
The Red Bulldogs and the Blue Bulldogs are going to battle. They've made this into a trophy game.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, they made it a trophy game several years ago. Battle for the bone. Brandywine, a AA team in the new alignment.
Yeah, I hope people give it a chance. I think it's going to be pretty good.
Well, it's supposed to make for more competitive games, and penalties on Tech. They're going to decline it. 1st and 10 for Laurel. So far, we haven't had any real competitive games. I guess you can say Slazan and 28-20 over Cape and Lopin. 20-7 there with Caesarati and Hodgson. But I think we're looking for more. I think we're looking for some overtime games and some nail biters.
Yeah.
And some.
Well, it'll be interesting next week. We're at Woodbridge, correct?
Correct. Cape and Lopin at Woodbridge will be our downstate game of the week.
Could be a good game.
Tomorrow, Smyrna goes up to play Bergen Catholic, the number 8 ranked team in the country.
Wow.
So they're going to put their test.
They're playing Bergen.
Yeah. Middletown later in the season is going to play St. Joseph's.
So St. Joe's Prep.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would want to do that, but God,
good
for them.
Middletown.
Good for them.
And they have a 5-star quarterback. They say, let's do it.
Yeah, they're something special. You got some of the Eagles kids on that team and everything else.
Hand off up the middle. And that's going to be another touchdown for the Dogs. Number 28. About a 27-yard touchdown run. Just supposed to be a belly.
Yep.
And he takes it in the end zone.
Did a nice job. He just kept bouncing out from the hash to the numbers to the sideline, running away from the defense. Very nice.
So I think Laurel maybe had us questioning the number 1 ranking at the end of the first half, but not now. Their offense has turned it on.
They are warmed up and ready to go.
Kick is up, and it's good. Laurel 41, Sussex Tech 8. And we're going to take a quick commercial time out, folks. We'll be right back with some more of the Downstate High School Game of the Week.
For 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
Welcome back to Laurel High School here in western Sussex County, where the Laurel Bulldogs have taken a 41-8 lead. And looking in the box next to us, and former number 44 for the Laurel Bulldogs, Sean Larimore, two-time All-Stater, where they won 2 state titles here. He's all smiles in the center box right now. He was on 2 of the 3 state championships Laurel has won. Now superintendent of the Laurel School District. In fact, Jim, he was a 2-way All-Stater his senior year as fullback and defensive tackle.
All-state, both. Wow,
both ways, yeah.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm. 4:40, and we talk about 44 with 4:44 to play here in the game. How about that?
There you go.
4:44 to play here in the game. The Ravens will take over 1st and 10. They'll be at their own 14-yard line. Yes. Number 1, Reinecker late getting in on the field. And gets it down about the, that's going to be a 1st down, gain of 10 on the play, 11 on the play.
And Laurel has a lot of, and this is how you build. Get those kids time.
I can't see the number on the running back, though. Is that 44?
Yep.
Give him 11 yards on the play. 1st down, Laurel. It's Cade Hall. And that's Reinecker, and he's got a 1st down. Gain of 11.
Well, and again, Laurel has their younger guys in
right.
it. That was a hold.
That's Hall again. Oh, he puts his head down and says, give me a couple more yards.
Not going to happen.
Flags don't bring it back.
It was a bad hold. I actually saw it. It was a lasso, take him down.
Sophomore Cade Howe put his head down and said, give me 2 more, but a holding penalty is going to bring it back. Sussex Tech heavily penalized in this game. So spot foul, and it's going to end up a loss of 5 yards, and it's going to bring up a 1st and 15. And they were getting it rolling, 2 big plays in a row.
Yep.
St. Mark's beats Ayatapont 41-0.
There's still some chippiness. I'm a little concerned about. You never want to see that happen.
Reinecker on the carry.
Yep. Cannon on the stop. He's crawling in there. He's had 5 solos.
He's going to pick up about 10 on that play. Brings up a 2nd and 5 for Sussex Tech. Hall again. Well, this kid hits the hole fast. I like this
Yes,
kid.
he does.
He's got a first down. Gain of about 7 on the play for Hall.
Blake Hudson on the he's getting some real time now. He's had those great special teams plays.
Oh, he's going to break away. It's Reinecker. He's going to pick up about 20 on the play. Last we heard, Sussex Central was up 20-0 in the fourth quarter against William Penn, a big AAA matchup between number 3 and number 4.
Yeah, we'll know a little more next week.
Yeah. And then we're going to see the Sussex Central Salesianum game, and that'll probably be 3 and 4 again.
Wow.
And this time Hall has nowhere to go. Going to lose about 2 on the play.
Yep.
Bring up a 2nd and 12.
Hudson in there again. I missed the down lineman. I'm sorry.
Actually making a loss of 4. 2nd and 14. Folks, after the game, we'll take a quick commercial timeout. We'll come back with the Ace Handyman post-game stats, along with the Active Pest Solutions Pest of the game and the Louis Pizza Player of the game. And there's another flag.
Did you see that? He's going back for him, too. Did you see that? Oh, no.
And if this is on Sussex Tech, it's going to be another personal foul is just killing something positive. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah, that's a bad sign for your football team. And I would bet that there'll be some tightening down on the discipline next week because you got to be able to depend on kids.
That's a lot. It's basically a loss of down too.
Yep.
It's going to make about a 3rd and 20. Well, more than that. About 3rd and 22.
Great move on me saying it was sportsmanship.
Right.
That went south.
So in AAA football, our first real test of the season, number 3 ranked Sussex Central beats number 4 ranked William Penn 20-0. And it's Reinecker again. He's going to get all of it back.
Like Xavier Limehouse on that.
He gets about 17 on the carry.
Jameer Giles on the tackle. We're at a minute 30.
4th and 4, so give him 18 on the carry. Oh, with a little sidestep on the sweep.
Yeah.
Gets back to the
ball
close to
out.
first down. Well, I don't think he got enough for the first down anyway.
He got the
and
balls
I think
out,
it's a turnover.
and
So that's 5 turnovers for
Taking
Sussex Tech. Yeah.
5 turnovers. How many penalties?
Oh, I don't
Too
know.
many to count.
I don't have enough fingers. It's been a second half of penalties for Sussex Tech. So a minute 12 to go. Penalties and turnovers have really.
It's the name of any game.
Yeah,
it really is.
Sussex Tech tonight. Laurel, on the other hand, they got things going in the second half.
Good. They're going to take a knee. Very smart.
Folks, next week we head up Route 113, just not far from here to Greenwood, as the Woodbridge Blue Raiders will open their season under new head coach Marvin Dooley when they host the men from the beach, or the men of the beach, the Cape and Logan Vikings. The Sodell Concepts pregame show starts at 6:40 with kickoff at 7 o'clock. Saturday college football tomorrow. Bowie State visits Delaware State at 4 o'clock.
Ooh.
Delaware won over Maine last night. They return home next Saturday.
I'm anxious to see this Penn State-Wisconsin tomorrow.
Right. And that's going to be it. The Bulldogs are going to take the victory as they bring it to the sidelines. Folks, we'll let her tick down. Battle of the Bone next week for the Laurel Bulldogs. And that's it. The Laurel Bulldogs, 41. Sussex Tech Ravens, 8. Folks, we'll be right back with our player of the game and our pest of the game here from Laurel High School.
Crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, from our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared, as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
We all know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home.
And welcome back to Laurel High School with our postgame show, Sodell Concept postgame show, and our Ace Handyman postgame stats. Brought to you by Nick Peeler, Ace Handyman in Dover. He also serves in Sussex County and southern Newcastle County. And we'll go to the stats first. Laurel, 34 yards rushing, so they really never did get the running game going. But 102 yards through the air in the second half, and 136 yards total for the second half. 96 yards rushing for Tech in the second half. A lot of that was late.
Yes.
And then the 9 yards in the air for 105 second half yards. Laurel answered the bell, Coach, in the
no doubt about it.
In the second half. Talk a little bit about their adjustments in this game.
What they did is they were playing a little looser in the first half with their linebackers. They brought a linebacker up into the gaps, Jaden Snyder, 13. He was pushing in the middle, and then they moved everyone up. Even their corners they moved up to take away the outside game. And you could see the difference. They stopped the belly by bringing that extra linebacker up onto the inside, and that let Collins and Weaver just run around making tackles. So it was a really good move for them defensively. And then after that, they realized, hey, they want us to pass. That's what we're going to have to do. So they took what they had in front of them. A nice coaching job.
Right. Oh, the answer. Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? It's time for the Active Pest Solutions Pest of the Game, Coach.
My choice is Evan Collins, number 33, inside linebacker, extremely active. He had 8 solo tackles, but on special teams, 3 solo. We don't usually see a starting linebacker with 3, but he and his other mate, Weaver, they really do a nice job patrolling the line of scrimmage.
So you end up going with number 33 as the pest of the game. Now it's time for our Louis Pizza Player of the Game, none other than Javier White. We talked about him in the pregame, the kind of player he is. You have to acknowledge the game Shockley had, but the game that White, he played on both sides of the ball. Some of those plays were some catch, turn, and run. He just showed what type of athlete he is.
He showed some speed. He showed some dancing. He used stutter steps, but it was something that comes to him in more of a natural form. He wasn't trying to show off. He was just playing football. Very good.
He caught 2 touchdown passes tonight. He also ran the ball. He had 1 on the ground. So 3 touchdown performance by Javier White. He is our Louis Pizza Player of the Game. Folks, again, next week we will be up at Woodbridge, right up the road. The Woodbridge Blue Raiders moving to AA, and they're going to take on AAA Cape and Logan. I think this is an interesting game.
I think it's a good matchup.
I think people coming in thought this might be a blowout for the big school over the little school, but I think this is going to be a contest. Marvin Dooley, his first year at Woodbridge, coming down from St. Elizabeth, and I was out there the other night, and he's got these kids fired up, and we get to see Wyatt Wright next week.
Okay, great.
I know he's one of your favorites.
And the thing is, it may be his first year, but this is a program with great tradition and winning. And I think that kids will want to continue. I think it's going to be a great football game.
Right. Again, I want to thank Jimmy Allen for the video tonight.
That is special.
And again, Mary Beth Adair for setting that up. Jimmy Allen, Cape kid, so he knows his roots are in the 302. Yeah. And man, what a way to start the season! And country music star from this area. So, folks, next week, Woodbridge and Cape and Lopen at Woodbridge will be there. Sodell pregame show 6:40, kickoff at 7. We get Dave Marvel back next week, so
beautiful.
I won't have to do all this math and stuff.
Math.
I was never really good at math. And then tomorrow, 4 o'clock, Bowie State visits Delaware State as they kick off their season in college football in the MEAC. That's a wrap on our season opener for Trey Mitchell, Kristen Mitchell back in the Lewis studio, and Jim Tack. I'm Benny Mitchell. Thank you all for watching. Have a safe, sports-filled weekend from all of us here at Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Good night, Delaware sports fans.